And I'm using my hotspot, so let me know if I get glitchy. All right, aloha YouTube. This is the Elon Marley podcast, hosted by your boy Crypto Rootz and everything currency. What's good, my brother?
What up, Mangy? What's good? How's it going?
Man, I am so blessed. A lot of crazy things, but I know I'm blessed. What about you, brother? You look blessed.
Man, yeah, blessed, living it up. I've been having a hectic week, but still blessed. Can't complain. You know, it is
How,
what it
how's
is.
how's Cali? How you like Cali? Is it what's the state? Let everybody know who doesn't live in California, or you know what I'm saying.
It's cool. It's nice. It's hot. Actually, it's been hot this week. But as you know, in Cali, it's not really humid and it's not really like super dry. So the heat is like not as bad as a lot of other places out there. But yeah, it's been nice, beautiful days out here in Cali so far. Things are starting to open back up. Everyone kind of calming down on the whole mask and vaccines and all that. So yeah, it's getting a lot better.
Yeah, I'm hoping it stays calm. There's always rumors of it. They're trying to bring back the lockdowns and whatnot, and
Yeah.
but yeah. So
With all the new variants and all that stuff. But
yeah,
hopefully,
exactly.
we see the numbers stay cool and we'll be all right.
Cool,
How
cool.
about you? How's
So
Mexico?
Mexico, where I'm at, I'm near the southern west coast of Mexico. Um, it's chill. They still do the mask in some areas, but it's really I don't know. I feel safe in Mexico. Otherwise, I
Yeah,
wouldn't be here.
for
So
sure.
I
That's
feel
what's up.
safe here. All right, let's just start off talking about the hottest token of the week, of the month, damn
Uh
near of the fucking year. Million token. Have you
Million
heard of it?
token. Yeah, I'm actually I got into Million Token. I was able to take advantage of some of those nice gains. Let me make me the host. I'll pull it up for the people who don't know what Million Token is.
Oh yeah, man. Make host.
But yeah, what are your thoughts on Million Token before I get into mine?
Well, I think it's one of the it's an irony. Do I think it is a meme? I think it started off as a meme, and I think it has grown into something much more serious than a meme. But it has the meme undertone.
Uh-huh.
Uh, Tech Lead was fudding the market hard. I don't know if you follow him.
I don't.
Video after video, video after video, he was into crypto. He didn't let people know. He got out around like 50,000 and whatever. He basically kind of called the top. And for a long time, he was not. I was like, why isn't this guy talking about DeFi? This guy's a smart programmer. He just talk, and then he starts talking shit about cryptocurrency left and right. He was talking shit about Ethereum, making fun of Vitalik, making fun of Card, just making fun of everybody and letting everybody know this shit's going to zero, flooding the market.
Yeah.
Then I guess the irony of it, he's just like, you know what? I lost my own fucking cryptocurrency. Like,
Yeah.
if it's so fucking easy and everybody like, and he's an engineer, it's like, I fucking do this shit. So he did it. He's like, no, it's just a million tokens. They're already released. I put my own money just to let you guys know I'm for real a fucking millionaire. I put my own $1 million there that I can easily afford into the liquidity pool. So,
Yeah.
I mean, with the background, with the audience, with the FUD coming and him ironically switching up the game, and the tokenomics behind it. And the most important thing, because I was in the chat, the
Yeah.
most important aspect to this is that everybody trusts his tech lead. Why does
Yeah.
everybody trust tech lead? Because everybody trusts that he's not going to rug pull. At the beginning, that was so much fun. Oh, he rug pulled. Oh, he's cashing out. No,
Yeah, I saw the
he,
foot on that.
yeah,
That's one of the things. That's right around the time I discovered the token. I saw that everybody was like, "Yo, how is this guy able to scam everybody like this?" And then
exactly.
I was like,
And so there was no scam about it. In all reality, this dude could afford it, and for him to even rug pull would mean his reputation on YouTube, different like so. The fact that people could trust the fact that this guy's not going to rug pull is what made the community stay strong and solid.
"Yeah,
I just dropped that video. Oh no, you saw it. Yeah. So I just dropped that video.
yeah." So this
Million
is Tech
token.
Lead for those who don't know.
And go to his videos, click the videos, and go to the videos before he dropped Moon Token, and you're gonna see all the FUD this dude was posting.
Selling
And
all
before,
my
yeah,
Ethereum. The problem with Coinbase. Crypto crash. I'm
exactly.
done. Why Bitcoin's going to zero. How to make
Why
a
I sold all
million.
my
I
Bitcoin.
sold all
Yeah,
my
why?
Bitcoins.
Crypto
Yeah,
carnage,
that was
bloodbath,
funny.
bruh, was FUDing the market, bro.
But
And, yeah, and then the dude dropped it.
then
I'm
lost
gonna launch a
200,000
token.
on a millionaire scam, crypto war. What if it crashes? And then
Yeah, over here 2 weeks ago, I made a coin,
yeah, right
million
here,
token.
making a million on crypto, how I became a millionaire. A lot of people were pissed off at this video. You can see I watched it. A lot of people were like, man, how is this even legal? Whatever. You see, it got bad ratings too, because a lot of people were pissed off at this video. Look at that, a thousand dislikes.
And the dude is sarcastic, ironic, and it was a perfect setup for it to be what it is today, and it could easily go to more. Now there's over about 11,000 holders. One thing you want to figure, one thing you want to understand when it comes to fixed supplies and cap supplies, the next is how many people are holding that. Because the larger the holders, the more valuable the coin gets, because more and more people have to buy it, and it's already stuck. You can't go and inflate more. All right. So
Right. Well, it went from $5 to $223.
talk about it come up, bro. I was in it at $3. I was in it at $3, and I joined the liquidity pool around $20. So I've been
okay. Yeah, I got her in around $20. That's when I first saw it. I saw all the FUD around it. I was like, damn, everybody's hella FUD in this. I don't know. And then I seen, like you said, I seen his loyal following. When I seen half of the community was like, no, it's all good. I was like, okay, let me get in this.
And people are like, oh, he removing liquidity. And at first I was like, well, dude deserves to cash out. I mean, the dude made a fucking huge come up, right?
5
But
million.
not just that. He had to remove liquidity to add more liquidity, because that's how Uni V3 works. If you're not in the price range and it goes out of your price range, the only way to get in it, you have to remove the liquidity, and that's what people are paying attention to. But no,
they were just saying the remove, no one's saying the putting back.
The ad, yeah. And so that's what fucked the market too. But he's like, I haven't sold a thing. I don't need to sell a thing. I make 50 grand a month just off my YouTube channel alone. And he's like, I'm making so much money from the fees. He's like, I made over 100 grand in a day or two just from collecting the fees. So the dude has no big incentive to actually cash out. I mean, to actually rug pull everybody. You can cash out for sure, but
plus if he cashes out, they're going straight to jail, bro. Everyone knows it's you already.
Well, he could do that. I mean, I wouldn't say go straight to jail. I mean, he could do that. I mean, there really is no, but what I'm saying is, even if he pulls out, there's so much more liquidity. It wouldn't just, he removed all the liquidity. No, he came in with $1 million. Now the pool's $8 million or $10 million. So even if he would have removed all his liquidity, the pool's still up and going with plenty of more liquidity. The rug pull problem is when you first started and people are just getting in and you own most of the liquidity, and then you rug pull for everybody. But if everybody has more liquidity, even if you were to pull out, there's still more left. So you're not necessarily pulling the rug at that point.
Right. Yeah, pulling the rug is when you remove all the liquidity, right?
Like right in the beginning, like first couple, like, you know what I'm saying? And before people, and then you wreck everybody. But as far as going to jail, if he were to rug pull, I don't think he would go to jail. I really don't.
Yeah.
Because
you don't think he'll go to jail for promoting it?
Nah. He should be in jail now. He said it's
that's true.
He said it's an opportunity and it's a speculation. Never called it an investment. Never called it an investment.
Yeah. That makes sense.
So-and-so is in, I don't know how to say your name, my brother. I don't know anything about crypto. What's the best course to get into? Just start watching every single fucking video on my channel and Jay's channel. Everything currency, what day and night. Watch it. Catch up to the game, because we drop so much game. We've been doing it for years, bro.
I got a playlist. I got a playlist on my channel called Crypto Made Easy, where I try to explain the difficult stuff in the most simplest layman's terms that I could find, So check out those videos and just keep watching. You're in the right place. And if you still need help, you still need a course, then check out Crypto Rootz's Gumroad, or check out his mentorships.
And if you need, like, if you want to fast track that, because if you got a lot of questions, then hit me or Jay or both of us up for a mentorship, and we're just going to fast track you like straight up. It's always
Get you
better
up to
just
par
get,
in a couple sessions.
it's always better to get live support, especially you
That's
come
true.
fixing computers and things like that. It's always better to get a person on the phone versus trying to figure it out yourself when you've never done it before. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes the money does go a long way. I got a few mentees. How do I get these airdrops? How do I get these airdrops, Rootz? Oh, and yes, stick with me on the session. Stick with me on the session. Stick with me on. That's all I say. And it sounds like I'm just keep paying me money. Just keep paying me money.
Yeah.
But every time I get an airdrop and I send them the link to go claim their airdrop, I didn't get it, Rootz. I didn't get it. Like the Fox airdrop. The Fox airdrop was so wide. Like they did Sushi Uni. I don't know if you got it or not, but
no, it was weird to me that I didn't get it because I saw a couple of things on that list that I know for sure that I'm doing, and I didn't get the airdrop, but it's cool.
And it's weird that people keep all the airdrops I'm getting, everyone's saying that they're not getting it. So I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
But in all reality, staying consistent with our mentorships is really going to pay off big in the long term, fucking with me and Jay and the podcast. So that's the message to you guys, is just keep rocking with us, and we got your back.
Yeah, and if you got any other questions, put them in the comments. We'll, if it's a good question, we'll go off on it. I mean, no such thing as a bad question, but yeah, if it's worthwhile, we'll go over it too.
So do you think Million Token is still a good opportunity to get in at these prices?
At these prices at 158, I'm gonna be honest with you, and I don't know, bro. I wouldn't, like me myself, I wouldn't like recommend it to my friends at this point.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
You think he's gonna move?
I think it's still an amazing opportunity to get into.
Yeah.
Amazing.
What's your reasoning? Because I was just looking at it, and I'm just
reasoning.
After the whole community and this guy's fan base kind of do their thing, I'm kind of thinking it's going to depend on what the whole overall market does as well. But,
okay, I'm not saying that it can't. All right, here's what I'm saying. This shit could be $10,000. I know. Whoa. Hear me out. All right. Only 21 million Bitcoin.
Uh-huh.
The last Bitcoin will be mined in 2,140.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So currently, Bitcoin has an inflation rate. A lot of new people still don't fucking get that.
Yeah.
Oh, Bitcoin's deflationary. It's only 21 million. No. Well, there's still more every 10 minutes being printed.
Right.
All right.
It's just not as much. It's just controlled. It's just we know what it's going to be already, so there's no surprises.
Exactly. That's a good thing. Okay.
Yeah.
But that does not compare. When you're looking on Curve Finance, Uni V3, they work essentially on a bonding curve, hence the term Curve Finance. Yeah. Right now, which math formula you choose, that's a whole different thing, deeper in the scientific math game. But what happens with the bonding curve, depending on how much liquidity is in the pool, there's an X and Y axis.
Right.
For every person that buys after you, it increases the price, and there's less in the pool. So every time it buys, it can go up. So there's very little liquidity in a pool. You can see an asset go from $10 to maybe $40, $50. Why? Why? Because there's very little liquidity in the pool. So you're going to shift the market. It's called slippage. You're going to shift it by a lot. And that's why you need more liquidity. Right. So these are all the things you have to know about decentralized exchange automated market makers and why shit can go up. But the best thing to go after is deflationary currencies that are already circulating supply out. Let me give you some good examples. Million Token, it's already out. So whoever gets it is able to get it. It's not like, I can get it next week. Right. It's going to be out. Get it. No. So there's an emergency scarcity applied to that.
Yeah, there's a scarcity.
Same thing with Wi-Fi token. There's only 36,666, I think, and Wi-Fi, and that's already out in distribution. Same thing with Beefy Finance, BIFI. There's only 80,000. That's it. There's not more coming. That's it. It's already out. So if you get you treat it like gold. So Million could be like platinum gold in some cases. Because the holders are growing. As long as more and more holders, more and more accounts, because it's the cool thing to have. It's the new meme coin to have is Million Token. Now, what purpose does it play? Any more value that they add to the Million equal is only going to increase the holders. So right now it has no real functionality besides it's only 1 million and everybody wants it. But if they were actually at that, which they're working on now, it's a done deal, bro. If it has some real utility,
if they have any type of utility added, I get what you're saying. Any type of utility added to it is going to add to the token pretty quick.
Next to a Coinbase and Binance listing, bro. It's a wrap, bro. That shit's going to fucking 5K, dude. Like 5K, 10K.
You think so? All right, I'm gonna hang on to mine then.
Well, I mean, that's the whole thing. Nah. Just hold on to it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm nervous about providing liquidity at this point anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Because of the impermanent loss.
Yeah.
When that shit skyrocket. I suffered so much impermanent loss. It's ridiculous. But I
definitely didn't put it in. Yeah, when I'm looking for a moonshot like that, I'm definitely not putting it in a liquidity pool because I want to avoid that. You know.
But the liquidity pool is getting me more million from now on. I don't have to get more million.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
My goal is to collect the fees and lock up that million. Mm-hmm. So I'm not adding more liquidity. Added enough to make a fucking part-time passive income, like $400 in a week in passive income from that pool. I'm locking up that million token, using that ETH to go pay off some debt or fucking live.
Right.
And I'm cool. I'm telling you that my alpha, bro. I'm telling you my alpha if you guys watching.
Yep.
So, anyways, what else has been going on?
Million token. Right now we got some scams, man. We got some scams. We got some rug pulls and some hacks. You know, all the bearish stuff.
What's the biggest hack today?
The biggest hack today. Well, it was a fight. The biggest one I would say is Thorchain because, and I'll tell you why I think it's the biggest one first. Let me pull up my screen. Thorchain because, you know, a lot of people are not calling it what it really is. They're saying, oh, they hacked about 2,400 Thorchain. You can see right here on Rect HQ. Where's it at? We have Bondly earlier. Any swap. Oh, they didn't even add Thorchain in here yet.
What?
They didn't even add the hack to Thorchain, but there was a exploit on the router, I guess.
I thought this was the coin, Rune.
Yeah, that's the Rune.
Nothing.
Yeah.
I don't know nothing about Thorchain besides they're trying to connect different blockchains to each other.
Well, you know, with connecting different blockchains, the main thing that the where the security problem is in the bridge, right? In that moment that you're holding the tokens and you got to send the other tokens, that's where the problem's at, and that's pretty much what they exploited on Rune.
Yeah, so if I was a hacker, that's where I would be going. I'd be going at the weakest points, the weakest links, the bridges, bro.
Right, that's what they're doing. So on Rune today, yeah, I calculated,
tell
bro.
Me about Rune. What is it? Like
it's just a cross chain. You know what is it called? You know Shapeshift?
Yeah.
So Shapeshift runs on top of Thorchain.
Oh, okay.
So what you can do on Shapeshift, that's because of Rune.
Well, Shapeshift just switched into Fox now.
Well, yeah, Fox or whatever, but they're on top of it to allow it to basically, you know, it's the liquidity. The Rune is the liquidity token that allows you to do all these swaps and stuff.
You fuck with it?
Yeah, I really like it. I wasn't super invested in it. I could have got more. Like I found out about it way before it started moving. Like it had a nice move like this year. The price was going crazy, but I missed that because I just didn't buy it. But let me see. Let me try to pull this up. Yeah, 13,000 ETH stolen. Oof. I calculated more than that, bro. I calculated like the wallet address came up, and you can see this is it right here. 5,000, 500, 500, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 400, 400, 400, 200, 200, 200.
Shit, dude, I'm just getting into hacking, bro.
Right.
You know, like I try to have such good intentions.
Yeah.
But damn, man, niggas don't care. They just stealing people's money, bro.
Yeah, so right here, like, I said 15,000 ETH. It was about 15,000 ETH, bro. And technically, it was just they were able to find an exploit that was able to. I think they were able to get a lot more ETH for the Wi-Fi that they provided.
I mean,
it's like if you're selling one Wi-Fi for $1 million or something.
I study smart contract security.
Yeah.
And so every white hat hacker, the good guy, has to deal with the feelings of it being so easy to be a bad guy, you know, because they understand how these things work. Re-entrancy attacks, overflows, underflows. all these different delegated calls, migrant aggregators, emergency withdrawal, default swaps, fees. So all these little things that they can do to pretty much steal your money. And I had a mentee, because what happens is that the newest people get wrecked. The people who can't afford to get wrecked, no one's going to be really able to afford to get wrecked. But like the people who really can't afford to get wrecked, like people with 3 kids, part-time jobs, like struggling, they're the ones getting wrecked trying to get rich.
Right.
Let me just put it that way. They're getting wrecked.
Well, because you're rushing in, you're not really thinking about it. You're trying to, you know, flip money real fast, stuff like that.
You've done no technical due diligence on your own, and you're gonna start fucking around with Binance Smart Chain. And I got people like, yo, man, I got hacked. Half my mentees have been hacked for fucking around with some shit they know they shouldn't probably have been fucking around. And so
that's my whole thing is if you're like me, like if I go and I'm going on Binance Smart Chain or something, I'm like looking at over there, half of the projects are named after foods, puppies, and all type of random stuff. So it's like I'm not going over there with a big ass bag of money saying, hey, I'm finna flip 50K over here on Binance Smart Chain. Like, no, you're gonna get, you know what I mean? You don't know how the rug,
and what's even more annoying to me, especially since on Polygon too, all the web pages of all these different farms are exact copies. Yeah, exact fucking copies. Same UI
on Polygon. Layout. Yeah, definitely on Polygon. If you go on Rug Doctor, it's like this is a fork of this.
Goose clone fork.
Goose fork. Everything was a goose fork.
Exactly, man. And it's like, yo, get a little creative, man. Entertain me a little bit. Like it's poly fart, poly butt, poly wolf, It's like, come on,
bro. Now on KuCoin, same thing. I thought KuCoin was gonna be cool. It's KuShib, KuDoge, KuSwap, KuBTC, KuETH. I'm like, oh, come on,
man. And this is the very few times where I kind of lean towards maybe some regulation. It's like, because it will
to kind of slow down the rampantness of the Wild West going on.
Because it will not stop, and it's only going to get worse. But this is what we wanted in decentralization. This is what we asked for. So if we're going to ask for the good, we have to accept all the fucking bad. Exactly. So obviously,
there's a balancing act for me. Like, I'm not anti-regulation, bro. We need some type of, stuff going on. Because when people are out here just like blatantly scamming people, it does mess everything up for like some of these things that are trying to build dope shit.
No, it puts a stain in the game.
Yeah.
It puts the nasty ass stain in the crypto game.
Yeah, right, bullish on Poly Doge.
Yeah, I know, Poly Doge.
Poly Doge. KuDoge. You ain't buy KuShib yet? Bullish on that.
For real, man.
Yeah, man, you know what? I've been, you see me on Twitter this last week. I've been on my NFT hype. You know what I'm saying?
Tell me, you didn't dive in when I was diving in, and I was wondering.
Yeah, no, I didn't dive in. You know what? I didn't dive in because I was purely thinking about it from an investment standpoint, and then now I'm thinking about it from a fun investment kind of degen standpoint. Like, I can have fun with it. I can say, oh, I think these ones are dope, or I can say, hey, like, what I like is I like minting these shits before they reveal, and then seeing what I got. You know what I mean? Like, that's just
one way to go about it.
So I want to mint all these shits and then be like, oh, what? Like, I got some rarity on this one. I got a 1% trait, or I got a couple 1% traits or whatever, and just, then you can have fun with it like that. But it is very similar to gambling. I wouldn't consider it like my official investment.
Yeah, of course. It all depends on which projects you are in, and it all depends on how hard the community works. But if you're on the right communities, I'm gonna put it this way: the right NFT tokens, the right NFT avatars are the new governance tokens. I'm dead fucking serious.
The new governance tokens?
Yes, this is the way I'm seeing it. If you own a CryptoPunk, if you own a Bored Ape, a Cool Cat, Cool Cat Gutter, then you're in the fucking club. Because what they have to do with some of these Discord groups, you have to verify that you actually own the NFT in your account, and then you get a role on the Discord. And that allows you to vote, and that allows you for more NFT airdrops. I mean, essentially, it's a governance token.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So it gives you a place in the platform. So it is a governance. It's a governance NFT.
And it qualifies you, and then dude, I mean, so it all depends on where the community's taking it. And we're seeing things go down live. And if you're paying attention to the NFT game. But what the biggest thing is with these funks and these punks, and I already talked about it in my last video. But now it was just today it got relisted back on Rarible. Right. So a semi.
Explain that to me for the people who didn't know, because I hit you up about that. I'm like, what's going on with the funks and the punks? Like, I seen a bunch of people talking crap about it, but like I said, I never really bought a 50 ETH punk, so I wasn't really knowing what was going on.
Check this out. Today is the first day that a real crypto punk was actually traded for actual funk. Today.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
For actual. So what you're seeing is here. Let's just put it this way. There is a possibility. I wouldn't even say small anymore. There's a possibility that funks may actually flip punks, because what funks represent is anti-establishment, anti-centralization. Larva Labs is trying to come in and saying, you can't do this, you can't sell here, we're going to pressure anybody they're acting like the fucking federal government of CryptoPunk's IP rights. So, right. So is Bored Ape. So you're seeing people embracing decentralization. No, you're flipping. Because I use turned apes. I use right-facing cool cats now.
Yeah.
Because the regular.
So how do you feel about that? Because I'm just curious. Like, because that is a thing. Like, I feel like in the mainstream and just like in all fairness, like we're gonna need some type of way for the NFTs to not be copyrighted, right? Like if I make if I make a song, I don't want nobody minting my song as their own NFT and then being able to do what the hell they want with it and saying, oh, because I did this, I changed it so it's different. Well, it's like, no, that's my intellectual property. That's my creative,
Well, the blockchain is what establishes the property rights. And it's on to the buyer, the user, to see who is the original owner, who is the original creator, and all that will be. So yeah, I totally get where you're coming from.
Yeah.
But there's CryptoPunk owners who are actually fighting for Funk's owners. Punk 4156. Dude, check out Punk 4156 on Twitter. This dude is a fucking legendary punk. Now what you're seeing is you're not seeing an image anymore. You're not just seeing pixels on the screen that are worth a lot of money. You're seeing personalities bring these punks to life. Such as Beanie Maxi, Beanie Eats, Punk 415. Some of the digital art chicks. Some of these punks, you may not like them, but their personality is attached to the punk themselves, and it actually grows higher value on a secondary market. Any punk 4156 on any secondary market, any derivative punk is one of the first punks to sell out. It doesn't matter if it's a low resolution punk or fast food punk. It doesn't matter. If it's punk 4156, sell out. Highest value in the collection. Yeah, check him out.
Damn, that's crazy.
He's like a revolutionary right now in the crypto game. 4 punks, and now he's fighting for the funks. And he's the one who made the trade. And he's the one encouraging people to make derivatives of his punk. It's like KRS-One or MF Doom saying, hey, you can sample my music and use it however you want. Just give me credit for it. Right. You know what I'm saying? Let me know. So that's what some of these punk owners are doing. It's not, you can take my, that's what, so check that out. Yeah, check that out. Beeple made that for him, dude.
Beeple made one.
Beeple made that. Damn. Look at that. Yeah, that shit was sick. The whole internet was like, what the fuck? It just made him and CryptoPunks blow up even more, that the #1 digital artist in the world made this for
Smoothie wanted it for $1 million.
You know what I'm saying?
They'll pay $1 million for it.
Yeah, so like you're seeing people make derivatives and profiting off the derivatives, and people getting pissed about it. See, yeah, that's the crypto flip funk. So it's really getting deep now. It's getting political. It's getting emotional. It's people are fighting for something, like, So all these derivatives. 4, 5, 6. So these punks. So any punk like that sells out fast, no matter what collection you create. And what these guys will do, what some of these other punks will do, is that they'll say, hey, you create a derivative from me of any kind, and I'll buy it for 0.1 ETH. I gotta show you that. I'll buy it for $300. I don't care if your fucking kid drew it.
Wait, who said that?
I gotta give you.
A guy said that if you make any type of punk.
Because Yeah, I'm saying I'll have to look it up on my Twitter.
Yeah, that's crazy though.
He said, if you make any derivative of my punk, I'll buy it. And he literally started buying it in the comments. I bought it because people are like, yo, I did this. I just flipped it upside down, or I made this. People put a little effort into it. He bought it for $300. So so you're seeing people with money because these guys got money. If you own a punk, it just kind of, it's a status symbol. You got the bread. So it's nothing for you to spend $300 on something.
Damn, he's followed by punks and deadheads. See, deadheads was the one that I liked. I got into that one.
Yeah, I don't know. I was surprised you got in the deadhead. It wasn't my style, but I was really surprised when you're like, oh shit. I was like,
yeah, because I liked, like I said, I liked the whole pre-mint thing. I liked it. I was able to buy the the grave and then see what I got.
Dope. Yeah. So it's go to Election Day Mad 1 on Twitter. It's called People's Punk. It's called his handle is Election Day Mad 1, and it's got a Bored Ape, golden Bored Ape, and he posted this earlier this week. So let me
right here.
Let me see. Let me look at your screen. Scroll. Yeah, that's the guy that was buying derivatives.
Oh, he was buying all the derivatives.
That he encouraged people to create them, and he bought them for $300 each. So I'll have to pull up the tweet, and maybe we'll bring that up later. But this is the guy that was buying people's of his punk. So even though
I'm interested to look at this right here. He says, so my copyright skills are a little rusty, but I'm trying to understand how some of the alt punks collections, which I think are cool, are considered allowable derivatives. In my opinion, they're just kind of switching it up, going off the names. Well, it's kind of like if somebody has, you see all type of knockoffs, basically Gucci and Wucci.
Correct. But what I want to stress to the people is, it is not about the image when it comes to these avatars. Mm-hmm. That is maybe 25% of what it's about. It is about ownership, you being recognized worldwide as the owner, and you belonging to a community. And not just that, it's the community working together to build the value of those NFTs up as a community. Mm-hmm. That is what it's about. And if you're not involved in the Discord, or mostly these are Discords, but even some Telegram, then you're not getting the whole picture of what NFTs are about. They're more just images on the screen. People recognize, it is your badge in a club. A very
that's gonna bring me to my alpha of the day.
A very exclusive club worldwide. That's what I mean. If there's only 10,000 and there's only 2,006 holders, and you're one of the 2,000 fucking holders worldwide, that's the flex, bro. That's a fucking flex. What are we gonna say of the alpha?
The alpha for that is Rarity Tools, rarity.tools. You can get all the updates about top collections, top volume, top, daily price, top owner count. If you're looking for, where do I start with these NFTs? Like for me, when I found this, I was like, oh, hell yeah. Now I know, I get an inside look. What's dope about this is that they also have a ranking system where, they actually can rank the NFTs by rarity. You can search them up by the ID or the listing, but looking at these by rarity, you can get, see the attributes and stuff over here on the side.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's definitely somewhere where you can start and learn about these collections and learn about how this thing goes.
And I wouldn't say this is alpha, but I guess alpha in the most hope in a big bro kind of way. Listen, the majority of these projects are created by some of the same people.
Yeah.
I'm fucking telling you that. Most of these are fucking cash grabs. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. And this is actually a faster pump and dump cycle than some of these fucking crypto tokens. All right. Hashmass is not popping that much anymore. It may
you see it number 4 by volume.
These things go up and they go down much faster because these trends. Now there's ways people can pump the market, and we'll get into that later. And trust me, there will be damn near 4 or 5 a day dropping, let alone 20 a week. Do not stress over trying to catch all these. All right. If you're strictly into flipping, this is a full-time job. I've been losing sleep the last 4 or 5 days trying to catch these fast food punks. I fucked up tremendously. I found out about fast food punks. They were fucking $15.
Bro, me too. I saw him. I
And
saw him
then
hella early, and I was like, I just didn't get involved.
I only bought one, and I said, oh, they'll be there later. I'll get more later. They were not there. This is the most sold out, up to date. I'm telling you, this collection sells out in less than a minute, bro. People like fast food punks are selling out. I've only been able to get 3. I've been losing sleep. I've lost over maybe $200 in gas. Like, I'm telling you, like, this is where people, this is the money right here, because you can immediately flip these for $200 to $300, if not $6,000. That's what some people are doing.
Yeah,
so there's
easy 10x's right here. You see a bunch of 10x's on these prices,
and you get them for $20. But now that gas wars is so high that you have to literally spend $300 on gas just to get one, right? They got the Subway hats, they got the Domino hats, they got the Jack in the Box. So they got some rare traits, and there's different comments. There's a Subway one. So I was able to get 3, and I'm really disappointed because I had the chance to buy as much as I wanted, but I just think I just thought I had plenty of chance and opportunity, and I was like, nah, I got. But I'm
when I saw that fast food punks had sold out, I was surprised. For me, it was like there was so many different punks I was seeing, like all over the place, and I'm like, I was like, fast food punks. I can't really see that one moving, and sure enough, it's gone.
Here's why I'm gonna tell you that. Here's why fast food punks are so valuable. The McDonald's meme will always come in full effect every bear market. The McDonald's meme.
Yeah, that's true.
Everybody going
that is
broke
true.
when laser eyes get replaced with McDonald's hats. That's where fast food punks grow up in value. That's why. So you're gonna find valuable things in bear markets, and that fucking McDonald's hat NFT is going to make you money in a bear market.
Yeah, that's
what people are. That's what people really don't understand. I'm shopping for the bear market because the bear market is going to make me more money in a bear market.
Yeah,
people don't get it.
You got to learn how to make money in the bear market. We got to be ready.
So the alpha is fucking McDonald's hats.
McDonald's hats for the bear market. If we break below this, we talking McDonald's hats. we break it below this green line. We all McDonald's hats. Yeah.
So, that's one of my shop for the bear market, man.
Yeah.
Shop for that shit, man. What else is going on, brother?
Man, what? All right. I know this is a dumb question, but how do you feel about XRP trending? Trending in the United States.
Wait. Say that again. XRP who?
Huh?
XRP what?
Ripple.
Bro, I don't even know what that is anymore, man. What the fuck is Ripple XRP? That shit was done. That shit was done.
They had the big news today. So look, remember we talked about it plenty of times with this channel, but the XRP people.
Let me smoke one and let me shit on anybody who's currently invested in Ripple.
Look,
I'm gonna shit on you. You have
the
mental
judge
issues.
Has favored.
You have mental issues.
The judge ruled in favor of Ripple, and against the SEC. Ripple can now question former SEC director in the finance thing. The SEC is about to be exposed. Big news. Ripple is trending.
Like I said, anybody who owns XRP should be marooned on an island, and they should be filmed playing Survivor. They don't deserve any. They don't deserve any respect on my channel. You XRP holders, what the hell is wrong with you? You'll never get rich. You'll never get an airdrop. You'll never collateralize. You are dumb. Let me just put it that way. You own XRP. You are stupid.
All right, let's talk about. Let's switch up the gears real quick because that was enough. I just wanted to say breaking news. Price didn't move. Next. I want to talk about metaverses. We haven't talked about metaverses yet. Are you into any metaverses going on?
All right. Honestly, I'm bearish. I'm bearish on metaverses.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't see value in the metaverse land?
It's not that I see value in the concept of it. I see value in the concept of it. I don't see value with any of the technology we currently have today. That shit is clunky.
Yeah, that's true.
Your fucking background looks better than Decentralized, bro.
Yeah, that's
You know
true.
what I'm saying? Like your green screen looks better than what the graphics
That's
in
true.
Decentraland.
But hey, Minecraft literally went back to like Sega graphics, and that was like one of the most popular games in the world.
Oh well, I'm not dissing Minecraft, but Minecraft is not necessarily a metaverse.
Oh yeah.
You
But I'm
know,
just saying, like when it comes, like that's what
so
made me feel like
well,
people
but
really don't care
you have
about
to
the graphics as of this
well,
point.
well, you would have to understand that some of the limitations of all these 3D gendering graphics processing units.
Mm-hmm.
So the only thing to do at that point is to go regress back and then try to make 6-bit
Right.
and 8-bit
Make
fucking
progress
cool
from
again.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, like instead of stressing on moving forward and potentially all fucking it up. So yeah, we already did the Minecraft shit. We've already done this pixelated art shit. Like we've already rehashed that time every 10 years or so, the 80s graphics and shit. Like
Yeah.
what is going to be the next theme? We already know cyberpunk theme. We're familiar with these things. So that's what I'm interested in is what new culture will the metaverse bring?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't necessarily think we have the graphic. Even if we have the graphics, virtual reality is dizzy. Our brains are not meant to, you know what I'm saying, like process information that way. Like they say it makes people throw up. The most you can do with VR is 30 minutes, you know. And then there's certain things about sensations about the having the wind blow on your skin. Some of these movie theaters, they have air. They have sense. These movies,
They
some of
have
these new
sense,
ones,
air, move the
and
chairs.
exactly, because they understand that's what it takes to get more immersed nowadays.
Yeah,
People's
you want to get a
brains are
more
going to be like,
immersive
yeah.
experience. Yeah.
So until we get something on that level where we literally have to go down and strap into like some fucking like NASA space bin or something, right? Like,
And
and
float
then go
around.
into the metaverse.
That's when you'll like the
You know,
metaverse.
something. Then
Zap, you
yeah,
want
but
to
that's
zap your consciousness actually into the
I,
computer.
I'm much more bullish on either augmented reality or
Yeah.
Neuralink. I think through
Yeah.
Neuralink we could really get into the fucking metaverse on
Yeah,
Neuralink.
that's true. That's true.
I think that's the best chance of a fucking real is using
I
our
think
own
augmented
senses.
reality and you know like augmented reality glasses per se too, like that.
Or
I think
contact
that is
lenses.
or
Yeah,
like
you
augmented
know.
reality contact lenses. I mean that's why I got to give it up to Omi as one of those NFT projects.
Uh
But the
so here,
augmented reality though for sure.
let me ask you some questions about Omi because I really don't know, but I do kind of I want to drill you. I want to drill you a little bit though.
Yeah.
Is how centralized or decentralized is Omi? Let me just put it that
100%
way.
centralized. 100% centralized. Yeah.
Now, what gives them value to you? Why do they need a cryptocurrency token if they're 100% centralized?
Because they have the way that they're like the way the back end of how the app is set up, you can tell that they eventually want to allow it to be transferable, and then that's why there's a token backing everything as far as what that like on the back end of it. So like they have plans to build a metaverse and they have plans to go cross chain and all this stuff, but it's like kind of like we just talked about, technology is kind of waiting to catch up.
Okay.
You know, and as far as the tokenomics goes, it's like the token is deeply integrated with everything. So every like dollar that gets spent on that, you don't actually spend dollars on the app. It's a centralized thing. So it's like you spend gems. Every gem that you spend burns some of the token. So, you know, that's also a part of it.
Okay. All right.
And even like on the secondary market, every NFT that's sold on the secondary market, a part of the fees will go towards burning the token as well. But and the thing that makes me not care whether it's decentralized or centralized, I'm just saying, hey, if they do plan to go decentralized, they're bringing 100+ big brands with them. So when those big brands want to jump into this world of decentralized metaverse, they kind of already chose their guy, you know. So that's kind of the, you know.
So
because they're gonna want to, if people start doing these metaverses, augmented reality and stuff like that, augmented reality concerts, shows, you're seeing a bunch of those like in San Francisco. There's a bunch of immersive art museums opening up where you're wearing glasses and you're walking through this art exhibition and butterflies are flying by you and Van Goghs are projected on the walls and like all type of crazy stuff. So, you know, in the future when these brands start getting in, it's like they're already signed up over here, you know.
I dig it. I dig it, man. Did you hear about the uni drama The Uni education fund drama.
What's up with that education fund drama? I was wondering why there was drama behind that.
Bruh.
Because
shady. I'm bearish on Uni.
They said Uni's governance is broken. No wonder why people been so bullish on 1inch.
Nah, well, I can't say one, but I'm bearish. I'm actually bearish. So here's my
completely bearish. Like you selling Uni?
Yeah. Well, I'm not buying anymore.
Okay.
Put it that way. So here's what happened. There's a proposal to use some of the money's treasury to fund an education fund to train lawyers, lobbyists, to kind of push decentralization and DeFi into Congress and shit. Educate a bunch of people and then kind of fund them and push them up. That was the plan.
Right.
Now, I disagreed with it. And I was one of some of the first people to vocalize it on Twitter that like, I said, I don't think we should be spending the money on educating people who could probably care fucking less about this technology. I feel if they wanted to learn, they should educate themselves for free, just like the majority of us had to do. I feel it'd be a waste of money to spend give it to people who really wouldn't give a shit and potentially just waste it all. I said that, and people started agreeing with me. Like people in the community started agreeing with me, but the vote was that like more people were yes, and then there was a chunk of vote like that no. So it's like it kind of made you feel like I didn't want to speak up against the whole community that voted
I feel
yes
like people vote yes just because everybody else votes yes, and you can see that everybody voted yes. And
then I go to because I wanted to go and vote no. And I voted on a lot. I vote a lot. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
So I go to Uni and then I go try to vote. Oh no, you got to delegate your vote ahead of time to vote. And it happened to me last time. I was like, what the fuck?
Wait, what?
You got to delegate.
So it's a delegated voting system.
Yeah, you got to delegate your vote to yourself or delegate it to someone else ahead of time before the proposal.
Wait, you have to delegate it to yourself. So wait, let me get this straight. If you don't delegate your vote to self, then you don't have a vote.
No, you can't vote. Nah. So you have to do that ahead of time before you even click yes or no. You just got to have the governance token in your wallet or some form of it, and then you can click yes or no.
That's what a governance token is.
Yeah, so this one,
that's why it's made easy. It should be made easy.
It does. So not just that. So it passed. Now they fucking rug pulled all the money the day. They immediately dumped it was like $10 million or more of Uni that day, dumped it.
What?
So they had to look it up. They have a Twitter, look up DeFi Uni Education Fund. Look up the Twitter profile. No profile picture, no banner, and very little broken updates. Like everyone was like, yo, what the fuck? Like they just straight, and then people are like, no, it was an insider investor thing. So people are like, yo, these lawyers just dumped it. No, what happened was that all the votes were concentrated votes of a consortium of investors behind Uni. So they all got together and voted with all their voting power to pass it. So they took the money from themselves and dumped it on the market and walked away with Uni's treasury bag. And everybody's like, yo, wait, what the? Now you're doing even shadier shit than you made up that whole lie to create a proposal to use the money. And then people are like, I've been applying for Uni grants for years, and look at me, I have a legit project, and people in the community like, I've been applying, and I've only not even go close to $1 million. These guys out of nowhere go and apply, and they get fucking $10 million plus of Uni. Like, what the fuck? No, it was all a lie, and they concentrated their votes, all the investors, since they have a majority of the Uni, to pass the proposal, and then get their money to dump it, because their bags wasn't moving fast enough. Or whatever, who knows? So there was a fucking lie on top of already a bad reason.
Hold on, bro. This is what I'm seeing here. This right here. With the help of Genesis Trading, we sold 500K Uni, $10 million in order to fund efforts.
Bruh, they dumped that shit right away. So read the review.
Allocated over 5 years, dumps half immediately. Damn. Yeah, no, I was just seeing. I mean, the fact that you got to delegate your vote and do all that little sneaky shit.
Up, it says this is the sketchiest shit I've ever seen. Right there, Thomas McLaughlin. Up. One more. Right there, down. It's like Thomas down. Tom, yeah, this is
Oh,
the
Thomas right here. This is sketchiest
yeah,
shit I ever
this shit I've
seen.
ever
Yeah,
seen.
that's just hella sketchy.
Yeah. So
Says good thing
yeah,
Unity fight talk. Damn.
dump it all, right? And then not just that, and on top of that shit, Uni creates no value for the owners. None. There's no that fee switch has not been turned on. That fee switch. So Sushi creates value for the owners with X Sushi Alpha, 1inch, all these other creating, even ice cream, even Cream is about to start an ice cream. You heard that?
Yeah.
Cream wants to start ice cream and act more like Curve and Pickle. Like, and that's dope. But Uni right now holds no value to anybody that holds it besides the market value. You really can't necessarily even use it for voting, because if you use it for voting, you got to delegate that shit. And so it's I wouldn't say the platform is bad. The technology is relatively solid.
Right.
The future of Uni being more than what it is right now is looking very bleak, bro. And like I said, I'm not buying anymore. I'm not interested.
Yeah.
I feel it's disrespectful. That money.
I think a lot of people, honestly, I thought V3 was going to be a lot better for Uni than it was. I think a lot of people like turned away from Uni, even though they were trying to have this capital efficiency or whatever. So that's pretty crazy.
What it did, it took from the bell curve, right?
The
from
easeability.
The lower. Well, yeah, because the less educated people are able to, even though Uni V2 is challenging, they can get it. Uni V3 is like, nah, you got to have like 5 extra IQ, bro. Like, just figure that shit out. And some people like, you know what? I'm just not fucking smart enough. I thought I wasn't at first. And I'm like, nah, you got to get in this shit. So now they Curve spark competition as well. So the game is getting heavy, but I don't feel the spirit is driven in the right places with Uni as a whole.
With Uni,
I think the developers have more of a soul than the investors do, in my opinion.
You think they have more of a soul?
Yeah, I think the investors care more
about
it than the investors do.
Yeah, because I was thinking, my thoughts about Uni recently was like, there's some buddy things going on with optimism.
How you feel about that?
I mean, I want optimism to drop. I want Arbitrum to drop. I want all these layer 2s to, do their thing so we can see what's going on, or the side chains to do their thing so we can see what's going on. But I feel like, why is Uni just so set on like, oh, optimism is the one? Shouldn't it be a community choice, where they want to deploy the Uni smart contract?
I would agree. I would agree with you on. I like the way Sushi said, "Fuck it, we doing on everything." So it don't matter.
That's what I like. I like Sushi's like, hey, y'all want that? Coin. Yeah, y'all want that? Hey, we got 5 people who voted yes. We're gonna go ahead and do it. Fuck it. If y'all gonna provide liquidity over there, we're gonna do it.
So I flipped today. I'm actually more bullish on Sushi than I am on Uni. You gotta be bullish on something. You gotta be bullish on a debt.
When I first heard that, I thought I was crazy, but a lot of people were saying that Sushi was going to surpass Uni one day just based on the developments.
Man, I think Sushi is where it's at, man. I never saw it being what it is today, but I can respect the game. I can change my feelings, and once I see you making progress, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Yeah, once I always, I'll be the first one to tell you, if I see some progress being made, I see some things happening, I'll admit it, I was wrong, bro. I should have made a different decision.
You may not have been wrong at the time.
Right.
It's just that they chose to improve themselves, and now
That's true. That's true. Yeah, like they changed up. Like Sushi started off as a piece of crap, and then some serious people got behind it, and here we are.
Yeah, if you look up, this is on a kind of quick side note. If you look up, go to the Internet Historian on YouTube. Not now, just for you guys watching. It's a channel called the Internet Historian. It's fucking funny. I really think it's enjoyable. But watch a documentary. It's pretty much a documentary. It's a meme documentary it's called Yes Woman's Land. It's a meme called Yes Woman's Land. It's a documentary about No Man's Sky. It's just about a video game company. I don't know if you've heard of it. Have you heard of No Man's Sky? I'm not in so it's one of the top video games ever, right? Go type in Yes Woman's Land. Right there. It's right there with Dr. that black dude.
Oh, right here.
The Yes Woman's Land.
Oh, Yes Woman's Land,
Watch that, dude. And I'm not gonna lie, that shit kind of choked me up. I cracked a tear or two. Because it was such a fucking good story. And I don't want to ruin it for you guys or anything, but essentially it was about the comeback. That shit, it was about the comeback. And that shit was like some fucking powerful shit. So watch the documentary and you're going to see what I mean. We'll talk about it later, but it was about the comeback. Yeah, yeah. So it's one of the top video games I ever created. And I'm like, yo, that's crazy. But they remind me so much of sushi. It's like, that's what, it's just the moment. It's just the way they handled the downfall. The way they handled the downfall and became one of the biggest fucking things. That's some powerful shit. And it will really motivate you to keep, to make something, to always improve yourself.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm bearish on Uni and I'm hella bullish on sushi. None of this is financial advice. But yeah, how do you feel about governance protocols giving money back to the users? Now, I already assume I already going to know what you say, but then I'm going to throw something out to that. How do you feel about protocols giving fees back to the users?
Giving fees back to the users?
Yeah, you're like generating that cash flow.
I think, honestly, I feel like it's a good thing if it's a profit sharing thing. Meaning,
yeah,
like, like there has to be some type of treasury, you know, like for the project to keep innovating and keep going, or else, because I feel like if all the money just goes back to the holders, eventually that's going to die out. If they don't keep, you know, the things are going to keep moving without them.
Well, one thing happens, so you got to one thing to throw that in, and I'm gonna throw something else in, is that as soon as you say, yo, the money's going to go back to the holders, and obviously the more you stake, the more you make passively. Well, what happens is that some people are just going to buy it off the market, and that increases the price. And more people buy it off the market to stake it to get the money back to the user. So it's actually in a positive way, like a compounding positive effect.
Right.
So instead of the price just staying still and the money going back to the, as more, oh shit, let me just buy a bunch, sit it, and just get more. Everybody's thinking. So that's what you really want, is that passive income as the price goes up. That's the best shit you're ever going to get.
Right.
You know? That's one of some of the best shit.
Yeah, passive income as the price go up. And if you care about the tech, also you get to have a say in what's going on behind the scenes.
Yeah, it's part of a governance token too. So only the governance
there's a couple valuable things about it.
But now the contrarian point of view is, do you feel it's actually too early in the game for some of these protocols to even be giving back money to the users? Shouldn't that money be back invested into the protocol to grow it more value, like Amazon? Amazon doesn't pay dividends, bro. Amazon,
that makes sense.
Those investors, Amazon has been investing and growing. So by the time they actually one day fucking do, it's Godzilla fucking dividends, bro.
Right.
You know, so how do you feel
But just from holding the tokens and just from them, like in my opinion, I don't really care about you trying to say, oh, I'm going to give you back fees or something like this. Like if I'm holding your token, make this the best platform that we've ever seen, complete your mission, and that's how I'm going to get my value. Like that's why I bought the token, right? Because I believe in that you're going to build something dope and I'm going to get to reap the benefits or rewards. And like everybody wants to buy Google early. You know what I mean? So it's like,
but nobody wants to wait for Google to grow.
That's true. You know, so that's why I feel like I really pay attention to how these protocols and how these teams decide what type of incentives they're going to give to the community. Sometimes the teams we talked about this before, probably like in one of the early episodes too. Sometimes the team just needs to say, hey, y'all need to shut up real quick so we can work. You know, y'all worry, you guys are worried about getting rich and we're trying to build something revolutionary. So chill out. And if we can
watch that documentary, bro.
Yeah.
Watch that documentary, bro. You nailed it.
Yeah.
Watch the documentary.
Because that's something that I really noticed in this market. And to me, it sucks because when I see teams having to spend resources, like we need to hire a moderator for this group. That's an extra body that you have to pay just because people want to go fucking complain because their investment's down. You know, you could have hired a part-time dev or somebody, an advisor to come in there and say, hey, this is what you guys are messing up on. You could have, you know what I mean?
That's one way to do it, or you can do it like Million Tokens doing it. No, if you own Million, it's up to you to contribute. They call it the Million Army. No, you serve your duty to your Million Army by promoting it. So that's why I posted the video. Right? Like it is up to you to boost all our bags, and we're doing it. It's like, no, we're so it's that army attitude that's going to. There's a difference between being like a fucking cult and being an army. Right. An army pushes through. We're not trying to brainwash you and fight against you, because that's the thing about Million versus Chainlink. Million's a fucking meme. Chainlink's not. So that's why Chainlink community gets so much hate, because they're like fucking almost psychotic. Like,
Like
did you see?
XRP community, it's like they
Yeah,
don't
like
care about what's going on with you. They just want rah, like, you know what I
they'll
mean?
fucking
Like,
4chan you, bro. They'll fucking
it's
meme
like,
you and meme you and dox you and meme you. It's like, whoa, he's taking up, dude. It's just a fucking price oracle, bro.
right.
That you don't even know how it
Right.
really works.
You don't even.
You don't even ever say your own Chainlink,
Bro.
no, but you willing to fucking dox people on the fucking internet because they disagree with you, or they use Uni or Coinbase API or Uni API. Yeah, it is. I'm not disagreeing with Chainlink it being a secure oracle. So
Right.
far, it looks like it's so far, but it doesn't act like there can't be improvements to Chainlink, and it does have some of its flaws. And I'm curious to see which oracle is coming out. I watched a video on DAG. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. The websites look a little sketchy for DAG. I think they need to upgrade to the website.
The website looks sketchy.
Yeah, it's a constellation,
okay.
right? DAG constellation.
Yeah.
I thought the website was a little sketchy, bro.
I'll tell you about DAG. I'll say on DAG, if you get time, go on their YouTube and watch one of the videos. Because they do like a weekly update of what's going on and talk about everything.
I mean, really, yeah, just break it down for me. Are they a price oracle or not?
No.
Or what are they? Wait, first of all, I thought they were a price oracle, so I wouldn't have brought them up.
Oh yeah. No, they're not a price oracle.
Which one have you been talking about that's in the oracle game?
The oracles. The oracle. The only one that I really kind of been talking about more recently was Kalen. KYL, but that's on top of Polkadot. But DAG also has like Oracle capabilities because it's data management. I think he froze. Did you freeze again? Yep. We lost Crypto Rootz. So that's usually the end of the podcast. Leave comments in the comment box for anything that you guys want us to talk about. Check out all the Crypto's Rootz links in the description. If you need courses, mentorships, everything, merch, go ahead, hit me up at everythingcurrencycrypto.com and go subscribe to the channel over there. Till next time, y'all. Peace.